I'm Maxine from the Yorkshire Bills Society, and I'm here to talk to you about fraud. Many of you know that fraudsters are becoming more and more creative, and banks and building societies are seeing an increased number of customers targeted with financial scams by fraudsters. We are very proud and excited to be involved in the Take 5 campaign, which is led by UK Finance. The aim of Take 5 is to put organisations such as ourselves in control with straightforward advice to help prevent financial fraud by taking time to think before we act and pass the message on. So there is 3 simple points we need you to remember. That is stop, challenge and protect. So stop. Taking a moment to stop and think before parting with any money or information could keep you safe. Challenge. Could it be fake? It's okay to reject, refuse or ignore any requests. Only criminals will try to rush or panic you. And protect. Contact your bank or building society immediately if you think you've fallen for a scam, or report it to Action Fraud. As communication technology becomes more and more sophisticated, so do the techniques used by a fraudster. There are now a number of ways they can reach out to people, and here's a few common types of fraud we need you to keep an eye out for. So the first one being phone scams. This is also known as phishing. This is where a fraudster will contact you either on a mobile phone or telephone and pretend to be your bank or financial institution. They might have some information about yourself which will convince you they are legitimate. If you ever get a call from someone claiming to be from your bank, they will never ask you for details such as your PIN or your full online banking password. Scam emails. Our inboxes often receive a large amount of unsolicited emails, and whilst most are harmless, it is a good way for scammers to fish for information. So a typical scam email appears to come from a bank or a trusted source and can look very convincing. Little details such as them using Dear Customer instead of your name and the email address of the sender can be a giveaway. It can often be a poor spelling or strange format in the email. So, never click any links if you're unsure, and don't download any attachments unless you're certain what they are. Text message scams, also known as smishing. This is where you receive a text message from a criminal pretending to be your bank or another organisation you trust. They usually tell you there has been fraud on your account and ask you to call a number or visit a fake website to update your personal details. Your bank will never send you texts like this, so the next time something suspicious pops through, do not click any links because it could be a text message scam. Please contact your bank or building society on a number you know to be correct, such as the one listed on your statement, on their website or on the back of your debit or credit card. Pop-ups and misleading websites. So from online shopping and banking through to alarmist pop-ups, the internet gives scammers a number of ways to commit fraud. The general rule of thumb is to ignore and close all pop-ups when generally browsing, especially those which promise you to get rich quickly or say that your computer is running slowly. The same goes for websites that you're directed to from unsolicited emails. So we've gone through the common types of fraud, and now I'm going to talk to you about the things you can do to prevent fraud from happening to you. So here are some general tips to keep in mind. Never disclose security details. A genuine bank or organisation will never ask you for details of your PIN or one-time passcode over the phone or in writing. So before you share any information with anybody, please stop and think. Unless you're 100% certain you know who you're talking to, please do not disclose any personal information or financial details. Instead, hang up and contact the organisation yourself using the number on the back of your card or using their website. Don't assume an email or phone call is authentic. Just because someone knows some information about you, such as your name, address, or even your mother's maiden name, it doesn't mean they are genuine. Criminals will use any range of technique to get your details and may even say you've been a victim of fraud just to scare you into taking action. So don't be rushed or pressurised. Under no circumstances would a genuine bank or another trusted organisation force you to make a financial transaction on the spot. They would never ask you to transfer money into another account, even if they say it's for fraud reasons. They will always let you call them back on the number you know is real. If they try and stop you doing this, it's a fraudster and you need to hang up. Listen to your instincts. If something feels wrong, then it usually is. And it's usually right to question. Criminals may lull you into a false sense of security when you're out and about, or rely on your defences being down when you're in the comfort of your own home. If your gut feeling is telling you something is wrong, take this time to make choices and keep your details safe. Stay in control. Have the confidence to refuse unusual requests for personal or financial information. It is really easy to feel overwhelmed when faced with unexpected, complex conversations. Remember that it's okay to stop the discussion if you don't feel in control of it. If you've taken all of these steps and still feel really unsure about what you're being asked, never hesitate to contact your bank or financial services provider on the number that you trust, such as the one listed on their website or on the back of your payment card. So in summary, remember, your bank or police will never phone and ask you for your PIN or full banking password, even by tapping them into your phone keypad. They will never ask you to withdraw any money or hand over to them for safekeeping. They will never ask you to transfer money to a new or other account for fraud reasons, even if they say the account is in your name. They will never send someone to your home to collect cash, PIN numbers, cards or checkbooks if you're a victim of fraud. And they will never ask you to purchase goods using your card and then hand them over for safekeeping. It is always good to keep in mind what I covered at the start of this video, and that was stop, challenge and protect. I really hope you found that this has been really useful, and thank you for watching.